Bloomington is a census-designated place in San Bernardino County, California, United States. The population was 23,851 at the 2010 census, up from 19,318 at the 2000 census. Though now unincorporated, many of the town's political activists are pushing for Bloomington to attain cityhood, while the nearby cities of Rialto and Fontana are attempting to annex the community. The incorporation effort is led by the the Bloomington Incorporation Committee. History. Bloomington was originally developed as part of the land holdings of the Semi-Tropic Land and Water Company, which was formed in 1887. In 1907, the Riverside Portland Cement Company built a large plant near the Crestmore quarries, and to provide transportation for employees built a standard gauge railroad to Riverside. On May 20, 1911, the line was opened to Bloomington. The original community, known as Crestmore, is generally located between Locust Avenue and Larch Avenue, south of Jurupa Avenue, extending to the Riverside County line. The Pacific Electric Crestmore line provided local service for many years. The Semi-Tropic Land and Water Company laid out the town sites of Bloomington, Rialto, Fontana, and San Bernardino. The town site for Bloomington, after being surveyed in April 1888, was bounded on the north by Valley Boulevard, on the south by Slover Avenue, on the east by Larch Avenue, and on the west by Linden Avenue. Presently, part of the community is still rural and many residents continue to keep and raise animals. The cities of Rialto and Colton are both trying to annex much of the land now within Bloomington. Incorporation attempts. In 1989, full incorporation was not completed due to budget and staff constraints. In 2007, the Bloomington Incorporation Committee applied with the local agency Formation Commission for another attempt for incorporation. It failed in late February and early March, when the local agency Formation Commission denied an extension that BIC needed in order to pay a $109,000 deposit for feasibility and financial studies. Geography. Bloomington is located at 34.0594 degrees north, 117.39861 degrees west, 34.05944 minus 117.39861. According to the United States Census Bureau, the CDP has a total area of 6.0 square miles, all land. Demographics. As of the census of 2000, there were 19,318 people, 4,950 households, and 4,128 families residing in the CDP. The population density was 3,236.8 inhabitants per square mile. There were 5,260 housing units at an average density of 881.3 per square mile. The racial makeup of the CDP was 54.3% white, 4.0% African American, 1.8% Native American, 1.1% Asian, 0.2% Pacific Islander, 34.5% from other races, and 4.3% from two or more races. Hispanic Latino of any race were 64.4% of the population. There were 4,950 households, out of which 50.1% had children under the age of 18 living with them. 59.8% were married couples living together. 16.2% had a female householder with no husband present, and 16.6% were non-families. 12.8% of all households were made up of individuals, and 5.7% had someone living alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 3.9 and the average family size was 4.2. In the CDP, the population was spread out with 36.4% under the age of 18, 10.5% from 18 to 24, 29.5% from 25 to 44, 16.1% from 45 to 64, and 7.5% who were 65 years of age or older. The median age was 27 years. For every 100 females there were 100.2 males. For every 100 females age 18 and over, there were 97.7 males. The median income for a household in the CDP was $34,106, and the median income for a family was $35,936. Males had a median income of $30,680 versus $20,606 for females. The per capita income for the CDP was $10,953. About 19.8% of families and 25.3% of the population were below the poverty line, including 30.5% of those under age 18 and 10.8% of those aged 65 or over. Bloomington has a large Nazarene church and Christian elementary school and preschool. The 2010 United States Census reported that Bloomington had a population of 23,851. The population density was 3,983.8 people per square mile. The racial makeup of Bloomington was 12,988 white, 649 African American, 309 Native American, 330 Asian, 47 Pacific Islander, 8,600 from other races, and 928 from two or more races. Hispanic Latino of any race were 19,326 persons. The census reported that 23,670 people lived in households, 154 lived in non-institutionalized group quarters, and 27 were institutionalized. There were 5,428 households, out of which 3,310 had children under the age of 18 living in them. 3,238 were opposite-sex married couples living together. 895 had a female householder with no husband present. 561 had a male householder with no wife present. There were 449 unmarried opposite-sex partnerships, and 38 same-sex married couples or partnerships. 518 households were made up of individuals and 214 had someone living alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 4.36. There were 4,694 families. The average family size was 4.52. The population was spread out with 8,013 people under the age of 18, 3,019 people aged 18 to 24, 6,493 people aged 25 to 44, 4,761 people aged 45 to 64, and 1,565 people who were 65 years of age or older. The median age was 27.8 years. For every 100 females there were 103.3 males. For every 100 females age 18 and over, there were 101.7 males. There were 5,745 housing units at an average density of 959.6 per square mile, of which 3,740 were owner-occupied, and 1,688 were occupied by renters. The homeowner vacancy rate was 2.6%, the rental vacancy rate was 5.1%. 16,181 people lived in owner-occupied housing units and 7,489 people lived in rental housing units. According to the 2010 United States Census, Bloomington had a median household income of $46,639, with 22.2% of the population living below the federal poverty line. Safety. Bloomington has been patrolled by the California Highway Patrol and the San Bernardino County Sheriff Department's Fontana Station since 1941. Bloomington's fire department service is provided by the San Bernardino County Fire Department. Transportation. The town of Bloomington is served by Omnitrans bus service. The city is also served by Interstate 10. Education. Bloomington is within the Colton Joint Unified School District. Government. In the California State Legislature, Bloomington is in the 20th Senate District, represented by Democrat Connie Laver, and in the 47th Assembly District, represented by Democrat Cheryl Brown. In the United States House of Representatives, Bloomington is in California's 35th Congressional District, represented by Democrat Norma Torres. Climate. The climate in Bloomington tends to be stable year-round.